All right, so it looks like it's happening. The guy we were talking about quite a few days ago, Greg Weissert, the AAA closer for the Yankees, is making the trip out west with the team. And obviously tonight is Giancarlo Stanton's return, so that's a big piece. And they optioned out Estevan Florial and as a corresponding move, or as a prerequisite move, preemptive move. Now, with Greg Weissert, he's obviously dominant. He's got a 1.77 ERA. He hasn't given up a run like the last 22 outings, and he's struck out about 33 guys in 22 innings too. But he's not on the 40-man. So the Yankees are going to have to make a 40-man corresponding move. Which move? I don't know. And remember, they have a limit on the amount of pitchers that they can carry. So they might be designated. I don't know what they're going to do, to be honest with you. Because, you know, it's not September 1st yet, so they can't expand to the 28, what do you call it? 28 players yet. But they're going to have to move somebody off the 40-man roster. Now, it could be Luis Hill, because I don't think he was ever transferred to the 60-day IL. So it could be him or it could be somebody else. And just don't know yet. I doubt it'll be somebody from the Major League team right now. But they're still going to have to make a corresponding move anyway. So they're going to have to option somebody or do something to get him up here to join the team. Because he's not on the 40-man. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens. I'm really, really curious to see what they move. Or what kind of corresponding thing they're going to be doing to get Weissert on the roster. But it's encouraging to see them giving more young kids a chance, but I like the fact that they're adding some very reliable bullpen depth here. They brought Schmidt here, and got Weissert now, and got some of these other guys. So, but it also tells me that I'm not sure that they're very confident in Chapman's ability to kind of rebound. They're not exactly sure maybe what Zach Britton, even though he had his first rehab assignment last night, first rehab game last night, he was pretty solid, but he generally takes a while to get rolling again. So I'm not sure that they're very confident. And maybe they're not confident or they're just not sure what to get from Clay Holmes. So this gives them another closer option just in case Clay Holmes doesn't pan out or doesn't get back to where he is this year. And they're doing closer by committee. So there's a lot of different ways to think about it, I think. And it's going to be really fascinating to see. But I'm glad that they're getting somebody like this up there and adding another pitcher to this bullpen stable so that the bullpen doesn't get overly taxed. And we're not using Marinaccio too much. We're not using some of these other guys too much. Because that's the last thing I want is Marinaccio to be overused and him to have another issue again to have to go down. Because he's really good. And the same thing with Schmidt and some of these other guys. And the quietly reliable guys like Wandy Peralta, who's always cleaning up people's messes in the ninth inning, right? And Lucas Licky, who's also doing a really great job. He's more of a low-leverage situation guy. Wandy's a high-leverage situation guy. But these guys both have like a 2.6 ERA the entire season. So from the left-handed side. And with Chapman, these guys might be the lefty options. Chapman might not even make the postseason roster. So I don't know what's going to happen. But Greg Weissert's making the team the trip out west with the team. And once the moves that correspond to this to make it feasible, make it possible to get him here, come out, I'll put out a video. So please make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss it. And if you do, hit the notification bell because I put it out immediately when it comes out, and I don't want you to miss it. So, but Greg Weissert, looks like he's coming here again. We talked about him, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, and looks like he's coming. So good moves. It's good moves and good news for the Yankees. And I think Stanton will be a breath of fresh air. And I think if they stick with that top 4 that they've been doing the last day or two, with Benintendi at the top, then DJ second, then Judge third, then Rizzo fourth, you could plug Stanton in fifth. And that's a hell of a top 5. And all you really have to worry about is 6 through 9, filling out the rest of the pieces. So, you know what I mean? Let me know what you think, guys and gals. Let's get into this one.